Hello and welcome back for another episode of GT Sport Daily Races. Have penalties gone mental in this game in the last few weeks? Since the recent update, for me, they've gone crazy. As you can see by the opening scene to this video, I don't even know how a 4-second penalty was warranted, let alone a penalty. However, this episode is full of them. They're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. However, we've started 16th position, so we started last. We're back at the pack in the fastest car. Everyone in the top 10 times has set that time in the Audi R8, which is what we're in. So we're in a good position to finish fairly well. Already a yellow flag ahead of us, which usually means good things. And there it is. We've got past a fellow R8, and they seem to be everywhere. They are the quickest car, so yeah. So we've just got the inside of almost here. Potentially he was involved in a bit of an accident there. He is gonna try and hold it on the outside of me, but it's a bit brave and not really possible to get round someone on the outside of that corner unless they're very slow, which I am, but not that slow. So we're coming to the end of this lap. And things haven't yet started to get a bit crazy with the penalties. He almost makes a move on us, and he gets a penalty because he's not allowed to overtake me. When you overtake me, you get penalties. That's how this game works. I gave them a bit of money so that no one overtakes us, and so that we get good quality content. I'm not really sure why I got the penalty. However, I did look for the inside coming into the chicane. Although you can't really overtake anyone coming into here unless you want a big accident or they're on the same wavelength as you, which is fairly rare in this game. You can see we've got quite a big pack ahead of us coming onto the main straights of the track. So I'm hoping we can get a few positions and also a few people get a few penalties, but we've just gone a bit wide coming into the first corner. Very good at braking a bit too late, especially when I've had a bit of a slipstream effect on the car. It's very hard to judge exactly when to brake. I guess that will come with experience. There's a massive pack ahead of us and they're all getting penalties, so this is good. The penalty areas are right around these next few corners, so coming up to the hairpin we should be able to get a fair few positions. So things are looking good. We started 16th, we're 14th. Hopefully we can get this guy ahead of us. He looks potentially like he's going to take a few people out. And there we are. We've got through him pretty much. And hopefully these two go wide, which they do. Perfect. And I think, yeah, this is the penalty you saw earlier. How the hell did he get that? I have no idea. The Belgian didn't go off the track. I'm not sure. And he just gets taken out. He gets a 4-second penalty. And then he gets taken out of the race. Not a good day in the office for him. But we'll take the 2 positions. We're now 11th. And coming up to the chicane, which is where a lot of penalties seem to happen on this track anyway. And we've got a bit of trouble behind us. Hopefully we don't get shunted off. I've gone for the inside of the track coming into the chicane. It's very hard to go around the outside. Probably impossible. We've made it stick. We haven't done anything too stupid. Got on the throttle a bit too much coming out of the chicane there, which gave me a bit of a tank slapper. Very easy to do it with traction control off in this car. You want to get on the power soon, but you end up just spinning up the rear tyres and losing lap time. So I'm braking about 100 metres into this corner, though I keep going wide. And we've got another position there from another mistake. And you can see ahead of us, everyone's got penalties. So we should hopefully be able to get 6th place very soon. I honestly don't know how they're getting penalties, but they are. So not a bad thing for us. We haven't got a penalty so far in this race. And the zone where you take your penalties is coming out extremely soon. So we should be able to get a few positions, which is really good. So we are coming up to having got past half the pack now, which is incredible. Only a few laps. There we are. Now 7th position. We've officially got past half of the people in this race. Can we gain a few more positions? Let's see, there's a few more opportunities coming up. The chicane is pretty much a no-go later on in this lap, so it'd be a bit risky for me to get a move done there, but if I can stick the chicane, maybe going into the first corner on this track is where I can make some positions. I've only really got 6th place to play with at the moment. If you look on the radar, we're quite far behind everyone. But I just skip a lap there, as not really much happens. And we're actually on the final lap coming up to the chicane. We've got quite a big gap behind us. We're 1 second behind 6th. We have been gaining on the people ahead of us. So maybe the race went on for a few more laps. We could have made a few more positions, but it just hasn't worked for me today. But yeah, a very interesting daily race. Lots of penalties. I'm not really sure why half of them happened, but hopefully Gran Turismo can sort this out, because it's not too satisfying as a sim racer driver game or whatever you want to call it. But thank you for watching this episode. I hope to see you in the next one. I do upload weekly, so please subscribe and like and share this video with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and take care.